Chase Masterson is here. Can you believe it? How are you?
Hi, you guys. It's so good to see you. I adore you, and I'm just always happy to be where I see your faces.
Oh, and we adore
Thank
you.
you.
I swear I
Thank you for
didn't
having
plan
me.
I didn't plan the cut to the chase thing. It just kind of what luck. Uh Melissa
Thrill of the
Longo,
chase.
of course, is also here.
Hi.
Yay. And the Matt Boardman.
Hello, hello, hello.
I was
Yay.
admiring
In my
your
life.
work here. I was like, how did he get the names that were moved over here on Chase? And I kind of surmised how I think, but we'll talk off the air. I'll see if I got your
Yeah.
strategies right. He's an amazing graphic and VFX artist. Let's say hello to everybody in the live chat real quick before we get into it. Hello to Joel, Mark, Steve, Linda, Walter, Ben Genium. Domestic is back. Good to see you, Domestic. Brett
Yay.
Homer, Rookie of the Year, Redshirt Bob. Steve Case, Rex Trek. May Borello out in the May area who says, Yay, Chase. Chris Marshall,
May.
Bob D, Chuck A, Dave Gregory, and so on and so forth. We see you as well, Melanie Thompsons and Lucia Raz out in Brazil. So many of you are joining in. Let's get into it. Everybody, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. If you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. We'd really appreciate that. My name's Ryan T. Husk. Be kind. Melissa and I are wearing Be Kind. You can get that at
Thank you.
bekindmerch.org, I believe. This Chase Masterson raising funds there for what?
For Pop Culture Hero Coalition, our program is The Heroic Journey, and we use Star Trek and other stories to teach children to end bullying in all its forms. And we teach them mental health skills so that they can be heroes for themselves and for each other.
Beautiful. You know, the
Thank
older I
you.
get, the more I could think, bullying really sucks.
Yeah,
It really,
pretty much.
we've always grown up as people saying, that's just kids being kids. And if you were being bullied, you're like, well, I guess that's just life. But now you think about it, you're like, it probably doesn't have to be. So thank you for doing that and taking
Mm,
those excuses away and
thank
educating
you.
people and moving us forward.
Thank you for saying that, Ryan. I mean, kind kids will grow up to be kind adults,
Right.
and mean kids will probably grow up to be mean adults, at least for a while. And so why not teach them the joy of kindness, of
Absolutely.
of IDIC, of everything that's important and that we value. And then, as I always say, then we can have a world where we can all live long and prosper.
Nice. Uh,
Absolutely.
Hello, very quickly to David Bourgeois, John Davis, War Dogheim, that's Bill Erickson out in Montana, Julie Manosfi, hello, welcome. Okay, so Chase, we have a bunch of questions for you, and I'm sure a lot of people in the live chat do as well. But the big one
Aw,
is, what's up? How are you?
thank you for asking. I am well. I'm grateful for so many things. Running a little nonstop these days, but who isn't? Um, and a lot of that does have to do with the coalition's work. There's a lot of things going on that are good and some that are hard. So here we are, and the world has changed a lot, and I think this work is more important than ever. It's what I spend the bulk of my time and energy on, and it's both more important than ever and more difficult than ever for reasons I think we all can probably imagine. So taking taking the opportunity to find new ways to do this work is really important. So that's what we're up to. Basically, I can be a little less cryptic than that. The coalition, if it's all right to say, the coalition
Please.
is going. Thank you. We're going strong on a Spanish translation. So the coalition is
Ooh.
already, yeah. So we've already been in. Our work has been provided free of charge to over 1,800 locations, over 500,000 children, parents, and instructors. And from there, it looks like we'll be expanding with YMCA, although I'm not positive about that, but it looks like. And then we got a very sizable grant from Blue Cross Blue Shield to
Wow.
create. Yeah, thank you. Very competitive. Um, and it's to create a Spanish translation of this work. And I'll just take the opportunity to say that I cannot imagine what a lot of Spanish speaking parents and children are going through right now. And I'm grateful, you know, sorry to go on, but it was hard enough when we were growing up, right?
Mm.
It was hard enough just being a regular kid and to have to carry so much more as so many people do. I'm really grateful to be giving them tools for resilience and self-compassion to understand how to be kind to themselves in the midst of the crazy world. And
Mm.
Mhm.
so I'm really grateful and excited. And yeah, your Be Kind shirts at bekindmerch.org.
It's in
Um,
the live chat. Everybody click on that link and
Yes.
thank
get
you.
yourself a shirt.
The
Also,
Star
real
Trek,
quick, I do want to
yeah,
say, reminder to everybody out there that the official language in the United States is not English. There is not one. So Spanish is just
There
as much
is
an
not
official
one.
language as English or French.
Absolutely.
Quick reminder.
yes. I mean, uh, the human language, the reason that we're all here on this podcast in this country.
Mhm.
There's so much to say about the history of why we're here, and we want to make sure that we really take the time to value the legacy, the things that we have, and not to distort that, and to be there for people who I'm sort of rambling here, but just to be there for other people, period. Any one of us could have
Right.
been born anywhere.
Right.
And um, so being Star Trek fans, when I'm saying value the legacy, we have an incredible community and we
Mhm.
have a really beautiful amount of power. There's power in love. It's the only power.
Yes.
And so I'm grateful to have you guys to help us help other people.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, what you said, I think love is the only true power. It's like the only true honest power.
Yeah,
Everything else is kind of, yeah, I don't know.
it's everything else is I think I am sorry, everything else is temporary
Right.
and and based in something that's not healthy. They'd say that
Hmm.
everything is based in either love or fear. And as I
Hmm.
live my life, I can see more of that, and part
Right.
of the reason I'm always going to say sorry to go on and then I'll go on, but part of the reason that I founded this coalition in 2013 is because I believe, back to your point, Ryan, about bullying, it's the same on every level. It's the same dynamics, whether it's kindergarten or on the playground,
Hmm.
grade school bullying, high school, God forbid, middle school was hell, as we all know,
I hated it.
or right, or relationships, or the workplace, or war. It's
Mm.
all a power imbalance. It's a dynamic where somebody seeks power over another person or group, um, selfishly. And in ways that are probably based on fear, because if we don't get them, they'll get
Right.
us. And I think it's the biggest problem in the world, really.
Hmm.
Um, and so if we can just learn how much fun it is to be kind and to really value each other, to
Hmm.
put ourselves in each other's shoes all the time, it's super fun, isn't it? I mean, and
Oh yeah.
sorry to go on, but you guys taught me that. I mean, part of the way that
Yeah.
I know this, and that I know it, is back when I was doing like a lot of conventions, I would show up to like some little town in wherever it was, and like I get greeted at the airport by like the Klingon brigade of like bake sale Klingons, and they'd say, "Hey, we had a bake sale, and here's $100 for caring for babies with AIDS," or they'd have a Romulan car wash or whatever it was, and
Oh.
they would do these
Oh,
amazing things. I know, and it was just really struck me how you guys live. I mean, you live this show, like
oh yeah.
it's
Right.
weird. In a weird way, people say live your faith. Well, you guys really do. You live the message, and it has always inspired me.
Well, thank you, Chase. So nice of you to say. I do want to ask a
Yeah.
question very quickly from Rose Kirby out in the UK. Rose Kirby's
Aw.
staying up
Hey,
way
Rose.
late. It's like 3 in the morning her time or something like that, maybe 1 in the morning. She asks, Chase, did you ever think you would come this far and help hundreds or thousands of people?
I didn't. I did not. And I'll tell you, thank you, Rose. I appreciate you asking that first.
Mm,
I will tell you just one anecdote, okay? I was really struggling. I had a lot of hard things happen. I had a stalking incident I was one of the first people doxxed. I didn't handle it well. I drank. I'm 18 years sober.
mm,
But that's because I had to be. And I really, really, really struggled a lot and struggled with wanting to live, was not able to see much light at all in a lot of ways. And somebody said to me, I can just see it now. You're going to be okay. You're going to get through this, and your healing will spread like wildfire.
mm.
And you know what I did? I literally fell on the ground and cried. Like I just had no sense of resilience. It was not good. And here we are. And the only way that I have gotten here for myself or anybody else is just taking the next right step. And I almost never even still know like the next 4 or 5 steps. I only know the next one or two. But if you do the next right step, it will take you to incredible places of healing for yourself and for other people. And now I can see that healing does spread like wildfire.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we got a bunch of questions in the live chat. Matt, I
Mhm.
don't know if you were going to jump in on this.
Well, I just think it's fantastic.
Thank
And the reason I said is because I'm sitting here listening to your talk, and it kind of makes me reflect on my own life. You know, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and I
Nice.
think about the jokes that were acceptable back then.
you.
Mm.
And to think about some of the things that I say now, and I'm like, I don't know, I have secondhand embarrassment for myself for the things that I used to laugh at because I didn't know better at the time. But one thing I did know, and is that growing up, I I struggled, and I still struggle at 46 with
Mm,
a sense of self-worth,
mm,
and some of that is based upon things that were said to me when I was growing up, and it's stuff that sticks with you, right? And I just
Right.
know how that's always made me feel, and I never want another person that I come in contact with to feel the way that I have felt about myself. And so it's always been a thing for me to be kind to those people who are around us, and to do those things because we don't know what people are going through. We don't,
mm.
everybody, we of course we don't look the same. Of course we don't believe the same. And you know what? That's amazing. And we should celebrate that kind of
Yes.
stuff. And I think it's
Yeah.
so awesome that all of this stuff is getting translated into Spanish, and and it's like Ryan said, there's not an official language of the United States, but that's what makes it beautiful, you
Yeah,
know.
Hmm.
yeah,
So I just
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that you have this and that you're doing this and that you're making people aware because really I I love World War II history, and through that I have come to know in Band of Brothers Major Dick Winters. And one of his things that he talks about leadership is he says, when you care less about who gets credit,
Hmm.
you get more done,
mm,
right? And
Right.
and I think about, I mean, come on, can you get any more
yeah,
Starfleet or Federation than that? You know what I
Right.
yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
Totally.
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
when we don't care about who gets the credit, it doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your
yeah,
background. Everybody has something to contribute. And when we give everybody the opportunity to contribute to something, it only makes us
yeah,
stronger and it only builds us all up.
yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Very well said. And I
Yeah.
love that quote, by the way. That's a good one. They use it in
Hmm.
sports too, but I think that was the originator, right? Dick Winters, you said.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so Lucia Raz out in Brazil says, question for Chase. How fun was it to work on Star Trek Lower Decks four-season episode Parth Ferengi's Hearth Place?
Thank you. It was a blast. And it was so much fun to reprise our characters. And it was so much fun to work with Max again. And I will tell you that we actually didn't record at the same time. So that is an amazing thing to me about that show and about a lot of animation in general, because when you don't have the ability to hear each other and to respond, so much of acting is listening and
Right.
giving back to what the other person just did in that moment. And we didn't have that. But Max and I work so well together. We know each other's, whole
Hmm.
thing. We know Ram and Lita. All this is a very different Ram and Lita. So I just have to say huge kudos to Mike McMahon and his team because they have such an incredible ear that they can make it, they know what they want and they can coach.
Uh-oh.
Amazing to me that they can do that. So Max and I did reconnect, and we're always in touch anyway, well, often, but I just adore him. He's my favorite
Mm.
ever. And right, he's everyone's favorite,
Oh
right?
Yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, we rehearsed on Skype, but even still that,
Oh, that's
there's
cool.
kind of a delay, there's a lag. And so it was really this kind of piecemeal thing that turned out beautifully. And of course I love that show anyway, so it was fun.
We've got a question from Chuck A, who says, "How is it working on Take Me Out to the Hollow Suite episode?"
Oh,
I would like to
It,
hear the answer to this question too.
yeah.
Thank you. It was so much fun. Partly because we got, well, outside and it was thank you for asking that. Tell me your name again, the person who
Chuck
I had asked.
A.
Chuck A. Hi,
You
Chuck
see him
A.
at STLV. He's the guy that's got like tons of Star Trek plates all in the vendor's room. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
okay, right. Right on. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for being here, Chuck, and for being in Vegas. And um it was really fun for everybody because getting out and doing a pocket episode, is just a blast, especially for the series regulars who were always inside. Not that that's a chore, by the way. I mean, it's, there are worse jobs, but getting out and being able to just be in the fresh air and have something different and fun going on was great. However, the sun was hot and, running in that sun, your nose can like slide off. And it was really hot, and there were issues of makeup and just sweating and melting. So that was all kind of interesting. Anyway, and you know that Max is a wonderful baseball player. You know that he's like a really, really talented, good, skilled player. So he had to
Yeah.
play with his left hand so that he could make it look like he wasn't playing as well. And just little anecdotes like that I remember that were really fun and meaningful.
That was a
And,
brilliant move to have him throwing with his left hand because yeah, he was
Yeah.
right?
way too
Okay, I did
skilled
not know
otherwise.
that.
Oh, really?
I was
Yeah,
today
he
year
was like
yeah,
the
I was
best baseball player
today
out of
years old that I
everybody.
learned that. That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
brilliant.
And other little Easter eggs or just things to know. Michael Pillar was a huge baseball fan, and that
Mhm.
was kind of a tribute to Michael and his love, all of the whole line of the whole storyline and weaving in the baseball um elements of it was a tribute to Michael. And yeah, I think it was really special and a beautiful thing to weave in.
Hmm. Absolutely. One of the best episodes ever, honestly.
Right?
Mhm.
Um, Here's a question for
Is.
you, Chase. Can you tell me what this is, please? Hang on, I'm gonna
Okay.
show it.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Thank you. Oh wow, you have this. I have not seen this before. I
Now
love this so much.
this is new. So
Well,
everybody at home, oh yeah, go ahead, Chase, please.
no, please, you go.
You'll know it better than I, but I will say, everybody, these are Jumja sticks here. And Chase is hosting a Star Trek pajama party with Bajoran desserts at Trek to Chicago in just 2.5 weeks. It's going to be on Friday, November 21st. The convention is, of course, in Chicago, November 21st through 23rd. It's 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Chase will be there all 3 days. She'll be hosting this special event. Make sure you reserve your spot as quickly as possible at creationent.com. That link is in the description box of this video. But Chase, this was your idea, right? Where did it come from?
Thank you. Well, first of all, I've always loved pajama parties. And years ago on a cruise, before Star Trek The Cruise was in existence, I was thinking, like, what can we do for the fans that would be super fun and unexpected? But we were already on the boat. So I thought, let's have a pajama party. I want to throw a pajama party, like, totally with, like, we'll just do it makeshift and we'll have, like just everything that we can put together for, but people had to wear their actual pajamas because they didn't have a chance to bring anything. And it was so great to see what people actually sleep in. Um, so in that impromptu pajama party, we did like hilariously fun things. We all somehow we got together manicure things and we like told stories and ghost stories and then we had Trenton, I don't know if you guys remember him, but he was wonderful. I had him ride his mobile. He had one of those mobility mobiles and we rode that and played chicken at the midnight buffet. And we played Truth or Dare and all of those like
Uh-oh, in
my
pajamas?
13-year-old. Yes, totally. Totally. I got my 13-year-old groove on, man. And so
That's
it's
great.
thank you. Well, it's kind of become a thing, and I do them on almost all the Star Trek cruises now, which is super fun. But Ryan, this
Brilliant.
one is much in thanks to you because we thought, wouldn't it be fun to have this? And then you came up with these wonderful dessert names, which
Oh
were,
yeah.
they're the Star Trek dessert names. So, Jumja sticks, popsicles, ice cream cake, Larish pie,
Hmm.
kiwis and other fruits are MOBA fruits, right?
Hmm.
And like you totally put this together within like 10 minutes or something, like
This
50. Of
is what
course, you're
Star Trek nerds do. We love this. It's not even a chore. We're like, ooh, something to research about Star Trek.
it was so great because like you texted Lolita and she texted me and we were all like on it and like now it's a thing. And I hope you guys will come to Chicago because it's going to be an absolute blast. It really is like 60th anniversary eve, right?
Basically, yeah, we're kicking off the
Yeah,
60th anniversary because technically we have begun Star Trek's 60th year. Now it'll
this
be
is true.
60 full
Right,
years next
right.
September, but we've begun the 60th year. Also, uh, everybody at home, don't forget this iconic scene in Deep Space Nine.
Oh
This
my
is Nog
God.
enjoying
Oh,
a
you
Jumja
guys.
stick. This is
You had that ready.
an actual
Amazing.
Jumja stick with
Why does
Sirach.
it? It looks like watermelon that's been sitting out in the sun for too
Oh
long.
no, yeah. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh my
So, Chase, you're
gosh.
going to be there all 3 days. You're going to be on stage. You're going to be doing this special event. You're going to be doing photo ops. If people want your autographs, you don't even need to deal with the website. Just walk right up to her table, throw money at her, and she'll sign whatever you want. It's a lot of fun. It's always so nice to see you in the vendors room because you've got such a pleasant, positive energy. So everybody at home, if you are
Hmm.
going to Trek to Chicago, absolutely do yourself a favor. Go up to Chase's table. You'll remember it forever.
Thank you. That is so nice to hear, Ryan. I just like I adore you guys. So come throw hugs at me. That's all you need to throw at me. And
Yes.
I'm really, really excited to see you guys there. And it's so funny because we really, even after all these years, or maybe especially after all these years, we know who lives like in what places. Like, oh my
Yes.
gosh, of course you're gonna be in Chicago, right? Because you live in, dot dot dot. And you know, we know and love you guys, and you mean a lot to us. And we're so grateful for what we share together and who you are. And so I hope I see you there.
Absolutely. That reminds me where people
Yay.
live. I know you got to run. Before you go, somebody in the live chat, I can't remember who it was, did ask any plans on, they said they live in Newfoundland, any plans on expanding the coalition into Canada?
Oh,
Ooh.
I hope so, so much. Okay, so I was in Newfoundland for a convention earlier this year, and I absolutely loved it. You guys, I'm gonna withhold all of my I want to be Canadian comments. Um, if any Canadians though are looking to adopt, I'm uh no, but I love any possible chance to get up to Canada, and I'd love to bring this there. We started to talk with a couple of groups there, and we haven't fully we've frankly the ball's in whichever court it is. There's a lot of stuff going back and forth, but we have brought it up and are looking into it.
Great.
It's just everything takes time. So thank you for asking. And yeah, let's do this work everywhere.
That's great
I
news.
Thank you. Thank you. I will say we're going to do a fundraiser on Giving Tuesday. I'm not really sure what form it will take yet, but anybody who would like to be a part of this work, I think I'm just going to do like a live Zoom or something to show everybody what we're actually doing, because a lot of people think that our work is the Be Kind campaign, and it definitely encompasses that, but there's so much more actual tools that we teach kids, and I use these tools
Mhm.
every day. I wish I had this work when I was a kid. So we're going to do something where we get to show off our work and show you what we actually do and how much it's helping kids. So put that in your calendar. If you're not doing anything on Giving Tuesday night, I'd love to see you.
Beautiful. That's
Ooh.
December 2nd, Tuesday, December 2nd, as Domestic in the live chat reminded us. So,
Carl!
yes, you know Carl.
Yes!
Oh, I love you, Carl. Carl.
Carl, he's
Love
Carl.
great.
that.
Do we love Carl?
All
Yeah,
Carls
we
are
do
cool,
love
from this
Carl.
Carl to Carl Winslow, you know?
I love.
Uh, anyway, Chase, it's always an amazing time when you show up, and we really appreciate you. Cannot wait to see
You.
you in just a couple weeks. This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be
Yes.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you too. We're gonna have a blast. Everybody who can make it, come on down. These kinds of things are every TrekCon is like a once in a lifetime thing, because you never
Hmm.
know the friends you're gonna make. We love watching you guys make friends with each other, the memories that we'll have, and kicking off the 60th it's a one-time thing. So we really hope
Mhm.
we know it's going to be a blast, and we hope that you come and have a blast too.
It's true. Kicking off the 60th anniversary with Chase Masterson. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Chase. We
Ooh.
really
Thank you.
appreciate.
Thank you so
Oh,
much. I really appreciate you
yes.
having me on. And Matt, I just want to give you a huge verbal hug. Can I just say one more thing? This is
Yeah,
totally not in order because we're signing me off. But Matt, you're wonderful. You are so lovely.
Thank you.
And I just want to say this to anybody out there who's ever been given a hard time, who was bullied in school, who still feels the effects of that. I do. I had it pretty rough. Um, Never thought anything good would happen. It was never about you. You're beautiful, just like you are, and you always were. And it was always about those other kids. And so now the goal is to value who you are and love who you are and know that that was separate. It had nothing to do with you. And let's make it so that there's less of those mean kids and more of the cool, kind kids, because it's cool to be kind,
Yeah.
right?
more people like
So
Matt.
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you for opening up and
Yeah.
sharing that, Matt, and for everybody out there who was sharing as well. So
Mhm.
just want to say that. Okay, now I'll
Well,
go.
thank you.
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you very much, Chase. You always leave us with smiles
Yeah.
on our faces, and you're the best.
Well, I love
Mhm.
you. Thank you for being you. And I will see you guys in Chicago and talk to you all soon.
Looking forward to it. See you soon.
Mhm.
Me too. Mwah. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Love you.
Thanks so much for watching that clip. We go live every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific 8 p.m. Eastern with all the latest Star Trek news on the virtual TrekCon channel.